this is going to be fantastic. So, for those of you who don't know, if you are just tuning in just for the top 8, Endingwalker lost in pools, and that was to John Takeuchi's Rashid. It would be a damn shame if he got double Rashid.
No, I mean, there's Rashids all over the place, and Gachikun just took out John Takeuchi too. So technically, by like transitive properties, Gachikun should also take it over Endingwalker, right?
Find out, it's a significant upgrade here.
On paper.
But listen, he is amazing. One of the best young players, hey, probably one of the best players in the world. But his losers run has been including, you know, beating Kakuma, Fujimura, Bonchan, Hotdog, and Rashid in the mirror here. Can he maintain that momentum? Have a losers run like Idon did last week, so.
Insane. Yeah, definitely taking out Rashid in the mirror match, so let's see how he does against Gachikun.
Well, Big Bird likes to think that I think Rashid does really well in this matchup because I think the Japanese approach this wrong. They have to be extra aggressive, a little bit more aggro because of their style. You think Ed does really well in a lot of his matchups, but I think Rashid, it can turn things around a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, from what we saw in the first round, Gachikun was in there offensively. He didn't even give Endingwalker any space to breathe, so I think you're right. The way that Gachikun is approaching it in the first round was very accurate, but look at this. Endingwalker it's now his turn. He's working on it perfect.
Look at that. The conversions this guy has, the creativity he has in the juggle system with this character is going to be insane. And he didn't choose to lose level 3 there. Yeah, interesting. That's fine that he preserved the bar, but he didn't use level 3 or even level 2 to try to put him near burnout and try and take his chances. I guess he was thinking ahead. I'm myopic sometimes. Yeah. I'm short-sighted. He's thinking long-term.
I think it was long-term because even if he had spent the drive there, it was still a huge hill to climb to win that round. So might as well move to the next round with all 3 bars.
Women. And there's a delay. Crouching medium kick is fantastic against top players because they love their delay tech, especially Gachikun. It's one of his bad tendencies.
Okay, Odie makes sure to get him off of him.
No tornado yet. After this next sequence, he should call it.
Nice with punish with a stand medium kick. Oh, what a block on the reversal.
Dead. Hey, he's dead.
He's dropping all that. He's cashing out.
There you go. He took the risk there, but because that's a 13-frame reversal, one of the slowest in the game, it does come at a price. And boy, does your health bar know about that price. And he died with full super meter there, Sherry. So unfortunate.
Very unfortunate, but again, this is the first of 3. So if you need to give up the first game just to kind of figure out and let your opponents know that you are willing to wake up Odie reversal, might as well let them know, even if it's to lose the game.
You don't want to have over-reliance on that lovely backdash there with the sway on the kill rush.
Nice, perfect clear on the Stash, and that is a punish. That was such an early DI coming from Endingwalker.
Like Rashid's fireball, the whirlwind shot is actually susceptible to DI, so you've got to be careful at the range if you do it. Sky high with that heavy spinning mixer.
Higher there, but takes a throw. Huge life lead on Endingwalker's end.
Back throw. Charging up, I like it. Being very patient, being vigilant towards that approach, and he beat into the punch there, and that should get him the round in this game too. I love that calculated approach and using the maximum distance of that crouching medium kick to clip him before the whirlwind shot came out.
Yeah, Endingwalker was like, you are not about to throw 3 tornadoes in front of my face. I'm going to walk up and check that. Walking away from the snatcher.
Go charging up, using the air current there, and beats him to the punch once again. He's identified. He's allowing Gachikun to think he can charge the whirlwind shot before he actually puts out his fangs and catches him.
And what a wake-up jump forward.
Pull him in.
No clear on the snatcher there, but what a jump in. And are we going to see the Yusara?
Straight to the corner here. Can he get the one-framer? He needs the one-framer here. And he gets it for the safe jump.
Oh, what a beautiful conversion.
Delay, and then he's going to side swap maybe. No, is it going to be?
Level 3.
He's going to lock him up in the chamber, and he's going to regenerate as much drive gauge as possible here. He's actually in a good spot, Endingwalker, but he's got to be cognizant of the space he gives Gachikun.
Yep, because if he lets Gachikun breathe, the perfect parry, that's going to be enough. I was going to say, if he let Gachikun any room to breathe, he was going to find a way to activate the level 2, get him into burnout, and then try to chip him out.
True. One thing that Endingwalker and Problem X are exceptional at, they actually practice a fair bit, is perfect parrying lights in that, that 3-chain or the maximum 3-chain light string. And a lot of players are not expecting him to do that in dire situations like that.
Yeah, I actually saw him doing that against Zen earlier on against the Bison, but let's see if Gachikun recognizes that happen. Walk a throw instead.
Kind of hit conversion into the Eagle Spike, follows it up with a throw, and again, you can't charge up because at the start's like total 53 frames.
Yeah.
That whole sequence Endingwalker's doing will catch you and punish you in time.
Yeah, and that's a great reaction from Endingwalker's end, so I'm wondering if Gachikun's going to switch it up. Oh, what a check on the drive rush. Almost 2 bars into the Yasar.
I don't think Yasar's going to be needed here. He's going to have to end it with an overhead or something. Oh, there it is. Commentator's curse. And he's going to get a safer conversion here. Because I think he wanted to try and force him into a situation where they have to do drive reversal to burn him out. Doing crouch fierce, I see JB do this a lot. Crouch fierce into Yasar is very good at forcing people to spend their drive gauge on their own volition.
Yeah, and it was off a hit confirmation too. Or he was going to do it regardless, who knows? Either way, it worked.
Good check there with the standing fierce. 10-frame startup on that move. It's actually okay for a scenario like that.
Nice dash forward to escape the jump pressure.
Again, what were we talking about before? That crouching meeting kick. Actually countering Gachikun's bad habit of doing delayed tech. He's got to let the guy grab him sometimes, but not in this situation. Oh dear, I said not in this situation.
Yeah, tried to tap parry in the wake up and got punished counter with the throw, and just sprinkling in those lights just to close out the round.
He's only used 1 EX spinning mixer on defense, but he still believes in delayed tech actually being pretty good, but that's a punish there into the Psycho Blitz.
Yeah, a little too late for that whip punish there with the sweep. Perfect parry. He's gonna go for the punishment instead, takes the throw.
So again, what's the choice gonna be? He's gonna have to break away in a minute.
And there's that delayed jab coming from Gachikun again.
All right, he's got to pull the tornado. He's got to summon it. Is Endingwalker gonna try and grab him or leave it?
What are we gonna do here? No, he's walking back.
We'll leave it for now. There we go. There's a discipline. Has he got these?
Let's see.
No, he's playing it safe. Endingwalker's one of the Ed players where he's still trying to get it in the tournament play. He knows the combo, but sometimes he doesn't get what he wants. Second wind here for Gachikun, speaking of which.
Yep, he's working on that second bar, but if he tries to do that heavy charge again, I do believe Endingwalker will drive rush and try to punish it again.
Oh, he burnt himself out here. I'm not sure about that burnout for Endingwalker. He's done it against a lot of the top players today. And there's the second wind I was talking about.
How's he going to defend against this? Oh, he does get shimmied. He does take the bait.
He was burnt out. He had a choice to make, and he can't do super there because even if it did hit Gachikun, he's going to fall into the SR and he's going to lose anyway. So pick your poison.
Such a hard position to be in.
He does not want to get double jeopardy by Rashid.
Perfect parry.
And he's going to go for the safe jump here. And he pressed the button. I think he tried to change his timing up there, Endingwalker, but it didn't quite work out.
There's that option select with the OD mixer.
Good position to do it there as well because he gets the OQ.
What's the mix-up here? Just the throw.
Yeah.
Mix-up. And the throw takes it. And just like that, that puts Gachikun at match point against Endingwalker.
Not looking too good for our young British prodigy here.
He's still in it.
Gachikun's played this really well, and I mean, there's basically an ocean of head players in Japan at the highest level.
Look at that drop.
Well, I'll tell you what, Endingwalker knows, and he capitalized on the punishment, and there's a shimmy as well. Once again, he's going to have to literally go to that well a bit too often.
Oh,
the audacity on this
cheeky. Didn't want to spend the super bar there. Went for a throw, reset instead.
He needs to find a way to get that resurgence in confidence, and if he needs to do it that way, so be it. But the conversion into Eagle Spike has different ideas, Sherry.
What a conversion coming from Gachikun there, but Endingwalker with the back throw, putting Gachikun into the corner.
He's parrying this time instead of delayed tech. Little switch up here from Gachikun.
Oh, the second hit of the meter punch does hit him. Oh, answers his own reversal.
Burnt himself out again.
It might be okay because he's on the offense this time, right?
True, he's got the real estate, but he needs a fat combo. He can't give Gachikun enough space.
Oh, the delay! What a conversion!
Okay, that works. We'll take it. And it should be, as the animation is done, if he just sits pretty here, he should be completely refueled and open for business with that drive gauge.
A little too far for that to catch, and Gachikun brings himself out. Wasn't ready to critical arm back, and just like that, Endingwalker ties it 2-2.
Oh, wow, they just went straight in. Damn.
They're in there. They're like, we're fighting for this now. There's no time to think.
What, you saying they're locked in?
They are locked in, yes.
All right, you know what? All plans are out of the window. These guys are slugging it out.
Yeah,
all plans are out the window, baby. Chasing him down.
Oh, there's a shimmy.
Word, my man, you need to stop. Please.
I don't know. I feel like this is kind of where Endingwalker shines when it gets really fast-paced like this in the scrambles. I feel like Endingwalker is always really, really good in scrambles.
He's not teching. Yeah, he knows that he can't lose this round via a whiff throw. Not again.
Oh, there's a perfect parry. That is the punish.
Well, he's going to have to change the conversion. Oh, no, it missed. I think he wanted the psycho uppercut, and it didn't come out.
We're trading. Okay. Gets cut by the low.
Looking good, what a turnaround. He's actually been doing really well in those drive rush cancel situations and making sure Gachikun can't walk away or backdash by clipping him with those lights.
Trading in the air, okay?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, just slightly delayed that time.
Good check. Gachikun is gonna have to throw everything in the kitchen sink at this point.
No one punch. There's that OD mixer. Option select once again.
Tried a perfect parry with Psycho Knuckle, didn't quite work out. So Endingwalker's making sure he stays as close to him as possible. And he actually couldn't reap the rewards there, but Gachikun did instead.
No, this is it. This is it.
Yeah, and he's gonna go for the maximum damage here, spend all the bar. And there you have it. That was actually a clean starter there. Getting that punish counter on the Arabian Cyclone. The medium version will allow that conversion there. Overhead.
Very optimal. And now we're down to the last round for both players. Sitting both on 3 bars.
Funny that.
Oh my god, he canceled it early too, but the OD mixer still hit.
Endingwalker needs to get out of this corner in some way, shape, or form, and the counter hit conversion, and he will go into the level 3, the Altair. And unfortunately, he's burnt out and he scratched his head. He scratched his head. He's only got 2 options. It's do or die. Take your pick, young man.
Yep. He answers with a wake-up blow, and that is going to be a counter hit. He did try to... I think he did try to cancel into something. That was a counter hit. I think he might have missed a super there.
That was actually the only option he had, or one of the few options he had. And I think he's trying to tell him what he tried to do.
Yeah.
He might not have had enough. There might not have been a big enough cancel window while the drive impact was already out. But hey, it was better that he tries to do something instead of lose the game
Exactly.
with the super games there. So unfortunate to our final UK representative. He finishes 7th place here, so he will not be qualifying for Capcom Cup via this point here. So we're actually going to look back at what transpired.
Oh man, that was an amazing set between these players. And the last game was so good because of how aggressive they both got. They just really, really wanted to win.
And this is what it is, man. As you're in the top 8, you can only think about the gold, right? And that's winning the tournament, qualifying for the Capcom Cup. But you know what? I love the exchanges here. One big thing I really got respect on Gachikun's end. He didn't get completely deterred by, being punished for delayed throw techs. Also, I don't think many EX Psycho uppercuts hit him, and he was ready to punish in various scenarios. But then, if we go look at Endingwalker's end, still getting those conversions on, how he managed to punish and stop Gachikun from being too comfortable with Whirlwind Shot, letting him charge it from full screen, dry rushing and getting the crouch spinning kick, jumping, all that stuff. There was a lot of tech being unfolded right in front of our eyes that actually executed really well.
Yeah, and the adaptation coming from Gachikun's end, because he got checked so many times for being in that range and throwing the tornado and charging it up, he actually started reacting with OD Mixer to any single time that Endingwalker started drive rushing at him.
Yeah, it was crazy to see, and then even this situation as well. We spoke about this before, me, Problem X, and Endingwalker. There was a couple of matches prior this set where Endingwalker was burning himself out in situations where he might have been a bit too hungry for the mix-up, the strike throw, and depleting 3 bars to not get a beneficial output is not good. And we kind of saw it there as well. He feels it's right to get the drive rush cancel and he can make something out of the scenario. But there's just sometimes I don't think it's a good idea, but he's in a perilous situation, and sometimes the drive rush cancel forces enough space to give him a little bit of breathing room, alleviate some pressure. But the guys are just very good at capitalizing at this top level, Sherry.
Yeah, and like when he did go into burnout, he was on the offense, so you would think he's in a more beneficial position, but Gachikun played it so patiently, he was always able to sneak his way out and turn it into his favor.
His favor indeed, and I love the usage of that Super Art 3 there, and yeah, timed. It said counter hit, so he wasn't in the recovery, so he must have pressed something.